The PBA Challenge presented by International Bowling Museum and Hall of Fame, which has a satellite right here at the National Bowling Stadium. Visit it if you get a chance. Kimberly Pressler is with our Women's Challenge competitors.
Thanks, Mike. And Jelimar, you just saw Parker win. He's a lefty, you're a lefty. Did you learn anything that you can apply to your match from that match?
Actually, I've been following Parker all my life. He's my idol. And it was a really exciting game because he's also Amlero. He's from Venezuela too. So yes, I'm gonna try to follow his winning. Danielle is an awesome bowler. I spoke with her yesterday. I told her how beautiful she bowls all the time. So let's do it. Yeah, I'm ready.
That's good sportsmanship right there. Good luck to you today.
Thank you.
Now, Danielle, you're the #1 seed coming into this. Can you finish it and take the win today?
I hope so. We're gonna feed off of yesterday and everything that we learned and go into today with an open mind and see what happens.
All right, good luck to you as well. Guys, back to you in the booth.
Each PBA women's regional leader was invited to compete in a special match play round at World Series of Bowling 7. The Northwest region leader, April Ward Wittig, Elise Bolton from the south, Clara Guerrero from the southwest, Rocio Restrepo representing the central, Missy Parkin in the west, Yuka Tsuchiya in the PBA Japan region. 8 games of match play determine our top 2 finalists, Danielle McEwen and Jelimar Beasley. Now Jelimar Beasley will open up our Women's Regional Challenge. Outside the first arrow, brings it back, Parker style.
Beautiful shot. There's a great story that we need to talk about involving Jelimar Beasley and her husband at a regional event. We'll get to that in a minute, but check out this form playing the exact same line that Parker Bone III he was playing, and about the same result.
First look at Danielle McEwen, one of the hottest bowlers on the planet. Just a pinch high 4-pin.
Yeah, Danielle's solid. In fact, coming off of her best season, winning her first pro title in 2015, Smithfield PWBA Tour Championship in Arlington, Texas. Semifinal match, she defeated Liz Johnson and then defeated Stephanie Johnson in the title match.
Our tournament stats are provided by Roltec. And this is 8-game match play averages for today's #1 seeds across the board. Danielle McEwen, 235.5, leading the men. Patrick Allen and Parker Bone III behind, all bowling on the same pattern. This year, Danielle became just the 9th woman in PBA history to win a PBA regional title when she beat the boys at the South Point PBA West Challenge in Las Vegas. Women are able to compete in the regional competition and the women's regional competition. Spare for Danielle McEwen. So she's a winner on the PWBA Tour, a winner in the PBA Regional Tour. Accomplished player at every level, including as a youth, and now in this Women's Regional Challenge Championship match, second frame.
Big-time international bowler as well. She won team and doubles gold at the 2015 Women's World Championship in Abu Dhabi. And a great shot there in the second frame for Danielle McEwen.
And Jelimar Beasley winning a pair of PWBA, PBA regional events earlier in 2015 at Liberty Lanes in Carpentersville, Illinois, and in Gastonia, North Carolina, working on the strike, second frame.
Ball.
Yes. Double for Jelimar Beasley, and right after she won the women's regional, she bowled with her husband, Mitch Beasley, in a regular PBA regional. And for the first time in PBA history, husband versus wife, Randy, in a title match. And Jelimar fell to her husband, 224 to 212 in the title. First time it's ever happened in a PBA regional, husband versus wife for the title. Double working third frame. Light pocket hit, Randy. She shakes them all down, and the Venezuelan's got a little frigo.
Got to be fairly impressed with her start. I mean, first time on national television, and she gets up here and just kind of mixes the rack there. She's perfect through 3 frames. Look at her slapping it off. Fiery Venezuelan. Page out of Amuleto Monticelli's book. Love it.
McEwen, third frame, working on the strike.
Oh!
10 fall in unison. And here's your Barbasol twin blade close shave of the day.
Piping it right up 7th board. Comes in just a little bit light. Head pin, sidewall. Off the sidewall, a little insurance in case the 10 was still standing. Some great pin action. And some great camera work from our crew.
Fourth frame. Couple strikes working for McEwen. And just the 10 pin that time.
Another good shot by Danielle, and just a little soft into the pocket, leaving the half 10.
Hated it immediately. Ball in the channel, open frame.
We saw Amuleto Monticelli miss 2 10 pins. Now Danielle misses one here in the 4th frame, and what an opportunity for Angelimar Beasley. Here in the 4th frame, she can increase her lead to 33 with a strike.
She is a Venezuelan, 19 member of the Venezuelan national team, 3-time Venezuelan national champion, and 3-time Venezuelan bowler of the year. 4th frame, all strikes.
¿Qué tal?
Jamon.
Yamon.
No, jamon. Spanish for ham. What a great shot. Man, does she roll it nice. Hand up the back, rolls that bowling ball end over end. Watch this, and watch this react.
¿Qué tal?
Yes!
Like she's been bowling on TV her whole life. This is great stuff.
Impressive 4-bagger to open in the PBA Women's Regional Challenge. Winner moving on to the PBA Challenge Clash round following our 4 matches.
Oh no.
7-10 split. If Angelimar Beasley converts this 7-10 split, she'll earn the $100,000 ultimate spare bonus courtesy of Ultimate Bowling.
I'm rooting for her.
6 figures to slide one across into the other or out of the back or any which way.
Only 3 have been made in the history of professional bowling on TV. Could this be number 4? How awesome would that be? Do it.
Oh. Open frame, Beasley leads by 19 pins and an opportunity for Danielle McEwen.
Mike J, I've always said that the pocket 7-10 split is the worst break in bowling because it's so close to being a strike, but yet you come away with an open frame on something that could have been 10 in the pit.
Chance for McEwen to hop back in. She takes advantage. 6 crushes the 10.
Got a nice comeback after the whiff on the 10 pin. She gets an opening. You know, when your opponent breathes a little life into you and gives you an opportunity, you have to take advantage of that. Danielle just did just that there, but now can she double up? She did strike in the 2nd frame on the left lane, but an open frame in the 4th.
McEwen has seen success at every level of competition. As a youth player, she's a member of Team USA internationally and an All-American at Fairleigh Dickinson University. 6-3 into the nose, big 4 minus the 7.
left the whole way on that lane, and she pays for it. And the gift given right back to Angelamar Beasley. Right through the schnoz. Big four standing, 7-pin goes late.
Angelamar Beasley opening string of strikes to get things started, and she has a lead in the PBA Women's Challenge. Mike Jakubowski with PBA Hall of Famer Randy Peterson and Kimberly Pressler at the PBA Challenge in Reno. Time now for the Ebonite flashback from last season's PBA Challenge and the Clash round. Alberto Monicelli, the PBA 50 champion. Michael Coffey, the Team Masters Grand Champion. Josh Blanchard, the Regional Champion. And Missy Parkin, the Women's Regional Champion, do battle in the clash. It came down to Josh Blanchard versus Missy Parkin. Blanchard strikes to match Parkin, and then in the roll-off, Parkin strikes, and Blanchard must strike to carry through on the roll-off. 9 count. Missy Parkin, the 2014 PBA Challenge Clash winner. And in this version of our PBA Challenge, the Clash participants, Parker Bone III, Brandon Saramasto. And who will fill the other 2 slots? Right now, Angelamar Beasley leads Danielle McEwen in the PBA Women's Regional Challenge Championship. Beasley up 33 each player, now working on the open frames. Both splits. Good recovery, splitting the 8 and 9.
Good stuff. Bounce back from the pocket, 7-10. She left in the 5th frame, and I mean, she's just labeled every shot. Pretty impressive. First time ever on television. Bright lights of ESPN. And this is just 10 in the pit. It's amazing watching the athletes, you know, throughout the World Series of bowling and all of the events, the way they manage their games mentally as we take a look at her arsenal. Game breaker MVP and Paradox Pearl.
5-stepper. Wanted to crawl back, but no, 3-5-6.
Missed this one just a little bit at the bottom. And you heard her say, whoops. Come on, come on. 3, 5, 6 goes to a plastic ball to attempt this conversion. Nicely done. Well, it's do or die time now for Danielle McEwen. If she wants to get back in this match, she needs to start striking, and she needs to start now. She looks like she's pretty comfortable on the lane she's going to bowl on now. As you take a look at her arsenal, Eternal Cell. It's the left lane that's been giving her problems, but she needs to start striking and string strikes together. Just a pinch inside of target. Doesn't get the trip 4 break. Time running out for Danielle. You see this ball is feathered right up around the 8th board. Just a pinch high.
The PBA Women's Regional Program provides players opportunities to compete against other women bowlers close to home in each of the PBA's 7 regions. The PBA Women's Series competed in 2007 through 2009, and that series made history when Kelly Kulick won the 2010 PBA Tournament of Champions. McEwen trailing by 33. 8th frame. Just a pinch high once again, this time right side spare, 6 and 10.
Not enough buildup in the middle part of the lane to keep the ball on line when you miss target inside. She did it again on that lane, and the only silver lining is that she didn't split like she did in the 6th. Danielle, being a down and in player, she's going to look for mistake room left of target versus right of target. And when she doesn't have something to, or if she can't create hold, then she has to look in the other direction. And I think that she needs to create just a hair more angle to the right.
Coming up in the PBA Regional Challenge, Patrick Allen will face Josh Blanchard, winner here in last year's PBA Challenge. 8th frame for Angelimar Beasley. Impressive pocket hit.
Well, I think Parker Bone III gave her some help outside there, playing the same line, using surface, using strong equipment. Parker was out there. He made them look pretty nice, shooting in the 230s. And right now, Angelimar Beasley in full command of this match, up by 35. Parker Bone III, her idol, paving the way. .45-pin lead.
Drops down that left forearm, very similar to her idol as well. Danielle McEwen must strike out for 201. That will not happen. Angelimar Beasley will win the PBA Women's Regional Challenge and advance to the PBA Challenge Clash. Angelimar Beasley rides the front four to victory in the PBA Women's Regional Challenge. Now moving on to the final PBA Challenge Clash.
What a thrill for her. She's going to be able to take on her idol, Parker Bone III.
Oh, swooshing the slopes down the fresh powder.
MJ, I'm the guy in the back.
You look good. Your knee is doing quite well. Women's Regional Challenge highlights all belong to Angelimar Beasley.
It really did. I mean, she put on a clinic, hitting the pocket all but one shot. Left that pocket 7-10, was unfazed, ended the game with a 5-bagger for 246.
Kimberly Pressler is with Angelimar Beasley.
Angelimar, that was a pretty dominant performance by you. Not to mention it was your first time ever on national television. Walk us through the match.
I really don't know what to say. I am overwhelming. I'm so excited. I'm really happy. I kind of took the play of Parker, and it worked very much. I just have to work with my balls a little. My husband helped me a lot. He's part of this winning, and it means the world to me, this winning, not only because it's my first television, it's my big PBA thing. It's because tomorrow my dad is going to be 2 years dead, so it's for him.
Oh, that's a wonderful dedication. Now, you can't go anywhere because you still have the PBA Challenge Clash. And you mentioned earlier when we talked that Parker is your idol.
Yes, it is.
You're going to be going up against him. Are you excited about that, or are you nervous about that?
I'm excited. It's going to be whatever happens, it's already a winning. So, you know, if I win, it's going to be awesome. I think I'm not going to sleep for the next week.
Congratulations. Your dad would be proud.
Our PBA Women's Challenge champion, Angelimar Beasley, moves on to the PBA Challenge Clash. Men's Regional is next.